Welcome to the third episode of The Why Behind the Worship. Alright, so today it's very exciting because I actually want to introduce to you my new song. So this is the whole story, okay? Basically, I have not done music for a very long time. I think my last album that I've ever done, which is now on Spotify and everything, it's my first album I did I was 19, which was about 6 years ago. That was the last time I did an album, and I'll tell you guys, to be honest, I was done with the music industry. I didn't want to get into it anymore. I just, whatever. But this is my first song as a comeback, because I do believe that God has really called me into this, and so I'm literally in it for good. I don't think me going away, it's kind of like outside of the will of God for me. So like literally, as long as I'm in the will of God, I am doing music and I'm doing this. So I want to introduce to you my new song, By Default. I know you guys have been looking at posts. By the way, I've got a headache, so like my face hurts, my head hurts, but I'm gonna try my best to pull through this whole thing. But anyways, so you guys have been seeing posts and the hashtag By Default, and you guys have no idea how this song even goes. So I want to introduce to you this new song. I'm actually gonna sing it before the release. I know it is so crazy of me, but I want to introduce it to you guys, By Default, and I'm gonna share a little bit about the whole process of it. So there you go. Let's do it. It's a beautiful song, so let's go. I used to drown in the sea of sin, but I knew within I couldn't save me. Feeling overwhelmed and missing my destiny, but full of pride, I thought I could save me. So I drowned. Then I cried out, save me, Lord. Oh. From that day, I asked the Lord in my life. The devil has no hold on me, no. I am a winner by default when I am under his umbrella. Highly favored by default when God is by my side. I am blessed by default. I rest under his wings. All these favors can be yours under his umbrella. So that's how the song goes. This is the first part anyways, but I won't sing the whole song. The rest of the song is amazing, but that's pretty much the song. So I wrote this song about 2-3 years ago, where I was in Perth. I hit up Julian. I'm sure some of you guys know Julian. He's a singer right here in Australia, and I went. I think I was staying over his house, and we went into the studio. Like, yo, man, let's write a song. And so he pulls out this beat. Oh, it's amazing, guys! I can't wait for you guys to hear it. He pulls out this beat, and I'm like, man, we gotta do something with this. So we just went on writing. So he got busy on his side, and I just went in the back and just started writing. I'm not a poetic writer, but this time I kind of was like, this is pretty dope. So let's give it some deep, lyrics. So I wrote down, I used to drown in the sea of sin, but I knew within I couldn't save me. Feeling overwhelmed and missing my destiny, but full of pride. I thought I could save me. And it's crazy because that's literally my life. It was almost as if I was just digging the wells that's inside my heart and what's really going on in my life, where I'm just doing my own thing. And I think to myself that I'm the one who can save myself. Whenever somebody would ask if they can help me, with what I was going through, I'll be like, nah, I got this, I'm strong, But later on you realize that you can't do it on your own and you need a savior. So that's what the song is all about. It's that you should stop doing it on your own. Jesus Christ died on the cross for you so that he can set you free from whatever you're going through, whatever that's sin, whether it's issues in your life, whether it's cycles. God is the one who can save you. And the amazing thing about this, by default, and a lot of people would ask, what does by default mean? Actually, let me go and Google by default and see what it means. But because I want you guys to understand what it means. By default is kind of like a computer word. When something is in default. So all the settings in your computer, when you buy a computer, there's default settings. I don't know if you guys understand. There's default settings. There's settings in your computer that has been automatically set. And you can change it later if you want, but whoever manufactured the computer had those default settings. And so this song, by default basically means there is some things in your life that God has set by default, but the enemy has come to change things around. For example, with Adam and Eve, prosperity was their default. Joy was their default, but the enemy came in to kind of change things up. And now, even though you can change things on a computer, but there is this thing called the reset button where you can reset back to default, which is what Jesus did. Oh man, that's amazing. I don't know. When you guys listen to this song, I hope you understand what by default means. It basically means that there are things built in already within you that even though they may not be functioning in your life, they are your default settings, and you should ask God, you should ask Jesus to press the reset button, and actually so that you can live the default life that God has set for you. Joy is your default setting. Peace is your default setting, and all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff is your default setting. So I encourage you guys with that, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the song. Very soon the song will come out. I haven't set the dates yet, but it's very, very soon, very, very soon. And the music video will come after that as well. So I am so looking forward to it. I did a collabo with Julian because he wrote the second part of the song. And I got these guys called the GUG Dancers in Tanzania to do part of that music video. So I'm excited about you getting a chance to listen to the song and actually watching the music video. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. And yeah, again, I can't wait for you guys to hear the song. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. See you on the next episode of The Why Behind the Worship.